ahead and we're get into how the big energy was created. Right?
Okay.
Talk about you.
So
Where you from?
big energy, the big energy was created basically through my own personal trials and tribulations, things that I went through, right? Things that I dealt with in childhood as far as like trauma or emotional abuse. And we talk about the homelessness and the parents being addicted and things like that, right? Normally, people are usually give in
Mm-hmm.
and be what they call a product of your environment, right? I was blessed with the extra common sense to not become a product of my environment. What I did was, instead of buying into what was handed to me on that concrete, I bought into what was gifted to me on the inside. You know what I mean? So I did my best to
Mm.
outthink and my environment to become a better me, to understand me more, to outgrow what I was going through and what I would consider a concrete jungle, which is something that people battle with every day out on the concrete jungle, meaning being out in the world, in the streets, the things that are happily actually happening and taking place to people when they don't understand what it is that they're going through and what's challenging them and how to overcome it. So when I started the big energy saying, it wasn't just a saying, it was a mindset. And that's why I put it together with telling you your mentality determines your reality, right? Because if you don't understand like how you see it in your mind, how you gonna see it in your vision. How you see it in your vision is how you're gonna manifest it out your mouth. So I had to learn how to get out of my own way in order to become the person that I have become today. And getting out of your own way can be a scary road sometimes because you can be comfortable living in your house of toxic abuse to yourself, right? Some people may feel like they're protecting themselves from things by
Mm-hmm.
staying out the way and not really communicating with people or saying how they feel or being honest with yourself on what it is that you're really dealing with, right? So once I took that time out to get outside of myself, I started to make changes to myself that, yes, it wasn't pleasant to see, but at some point you got to look inside of that internal mirror and say to yourself, I am worth it. You may not be perfect, but that doesn't mean you're not worth it, right? And I have this saying that I tell people, like, your flaws are perfect
Right.
for the heart that wants you, right? Your flaws are perfect for the heart that wants you. So sometimes who you are,
Mm.
you don't need to make those changes, right? Those changes only need to be made in order to better yourself, to be a better version of who you're trying to become. You just got to step in front of the person that's not trying to let you by, which is you, because it's always you versus you. It's not about everybody else deciding to change. It's not
Mm.
about everybody deciding to be better. It's about you deciding to be better, right?